Great. Now let's lie down. Let's start in constructive rest here. Just place your hands on your belly. Close your eyes. And just take your first few breaths here, noticing your neck and the back of your head and your shoulders. You want to feel like your shoulders are not on duty at all. Elbows are heavy, hands are relaxed. Centered in the back of your skull, nice and heavy to the skull. Now, today's a special day. Today is new moon in Leo. New moon in Leo asks us to say yes and to be open to new opportunities. It's particularly important for Aquarius and Cancer, as well as Leo. But for all of us, it's a great day to recommit to anything that you feel like you've been not letting into your life that you want more of. So think about that for your next 3 breaths. Now, we're going to do what we do sometimes at the very start of practice. Now we've done it after really warming up and working the neck. Exhale, let your head roll to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, head to the other side. Really let your hands relax here. When we grip in the hands, we tend to grip in the jaw and the neck. Now, I haven't said this in a long time, but can you do the drop and the plop? So rather than just simply turning your head side to side, can you come through center and then just let it go? Inhale, center, and just let it drop and plop. So you're not managing your neck. You might notice that you release a little more, or you might notice that, ooh, there's that restriction again. Just notice what happens for you. Try to drop and plop. One more each side, really letting your head just roll and plop to one side. And then whatever side you're on, just stay there for a few breaths. Keep allowing the shoulders to feel like they're not helping with your neck at all. Nothing is holding you back from letting your neck release here. Up and over to the other side. All right, come back through center, separate your legs. I'm going to say, and I would say this for every single class, when you start to do ab work, if you've got some neck shoulder thing going on, I wouldn't add lifting the head at all until it's completely gone. I really would just err on the side of caution, because it's not that you can't do it, but you got to try to do it tension free. And that's the hard thing. When we start doing ab work, we all like want to get there, want to do more. We get into this exercisey trip. So just keep your head down. You get a lot of work that way. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, one knee towards your chest. So I'm starting simple. Inhale. And this alternating knees, it's more about something kind of safe for the low back. So you start to get into the abs, but you're not challenging your low back so much. You can go right away to 2 knees in. And you could go right away to either one leg out, one leg in. Or two legs out. Now, even two legs out can start to turn on the neck, because whenever the abs get challenged, the neck and shoulders like to jump on board. So check it out. You don't want to feel, it should feel like totally easy in the upper body. If I'm being honest, I'm not totally easy in the upper body unless I'm doing this one. So the second one. So you make your decision, and then we're going for about a minute. Great. Great, Lisa. Love it. So when you've got a cranky body part, whether it's a low back, a knee, an ankle, a neck, or whatever it is, I find it helpful to start slow, soft, and gentle with the breath and find out what variation of whatever I'm wanting to do I can do without really engaging that crankiness. So a lot of times the body loves the movement, even when you don't feel like you can move a lot. It's just, how can I find it in a way that is not turning on the thing that's aggravated? As your body begins to let go and relax with the process of breath and movement, just that alone will help you let go of some of that pain pathway that gets built up. Good. About 4 more. Rest sooner if you need to. Good, Barbara. And then come back down with your knees bent. So we're doing this bridge movement a little bit differently than we sometimes do it, to get a little more length through the upper spine and release, hopefully, for the neck. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Now find a reach of your arms overhead that makes you feel longer without turning on your shoulders. Exhale, lift your hips a little or a lot. At the top, reach your thighs forward. Just make sure that you're not unconsciously squeezing the upper traps near your ears. You're still long. Now today, tuck your butt under and roll your spine down, but keep your arms reaching backwards so that you feel long. And then lower your arms. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Longest breath you can do. Keep your arms reaching. Exhale, lift your butt as high as you can comfortably. Pause, keep your arms reaching back and your thighs reaching forward. Inhale, roll your back down by tucking your butt, trying to bring your spine into the mat, which theoretically could give you a little more length through your upper back. And then exhale, lower your arms. Inhale, arms reach nice and long. Exhale, hips lift, a little or a lot. At the top, find that idea of tracking your knees in, reaching your thighs forward, and arms reaching back. Tuck your butt under. Inhale, roll your spine down, which might make you feel like you're working your abs again. And then lower arms. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hips lift. Keep the arms reaching back. Tuck your butt under. Inhale, roll your spine down long through the arms. Exhale, lower arms. One more time. Reach. Lift. Tuck your butt. Roll your spine down. Arms lower. Turn your palms up, roll your shoulders open. Just let your upper body settle for a few breaths. All right. Feet wide, knees together, arms out. Now, when your arms go wide, you don't want them above your shoulders. You want them a little bit lower than your armpits. Exhale, 2 knees to the left. Let your head turn to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, 2 knees to the right. Let your head turn to the right. See if you can find the drop and plop in your neck again. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And maybe you let the legs drop and plop too. Center. Right. Yeah, that's it. So organize yourself through center and then drop and plop to the left. Hold windshield wiper twist to the right. Now turn your head to the ceiling. Lift your head up an inch and over towards your left shoulder. Now turn your head to the right. Very softly press the right side of your face towards the earth for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Relax your whole neck. Don't do any work. Very lightly press your left shoulder blade to the earth for 4, for 3. Try not to use your neck to do it. 2. Relax. Let go. Totally let go. 5 breaths. Come through center. Exhale to the left. Center your head. Lift your head an inch, move it over to the right, and then turn your head to the left. Press the left side of your face gently to the earth for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, rest. Press your right shoulder blade down to the earth for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Rest completely. All right. Bring your right knee on top of your left knee. Turn around onto your belly. Now I'm just going to kneel for a second so you can see. I wish I had a better top on today, but at the bottom of your shoulder blades, this is your middle and lower trapezius area, as well as rhomboids in between the shoulder blades. These lower muscles tend to be weak. These upper muscles tend to be more on and overdeveloped. So one way to help the neck and the shoulder is to strengthen in your mid back. You have to think about it. It doesn't just happen. So come all the way down onto your belly. Make a pillow with your hands. So I'm resting on my hands. I'm lifting up so I can talk, but you're resting all the way down on your hands that are pillows. I want you to imagine that your elbows are reaching out like a little bit of a Y shape. And then I want you to imagine that the bottom of your shoulder blades are pulling in. So they're like the bottom of a V. So picture a V or an upside down triangle. The center of the upside down triangle is your low shoulder blade spine. The base of the triangle, that long wide piece, is both of your elbows and the crown of your head. So everything's fitting into the triangle. Resting your head, we're not going to move the head at first. Just keep your palms and head resting. Inhale, lift your elbows up, and then pull into that imaginary V at the base of your shoulder blades. Exhale down. Keep your neck and head totally heavy and relaxed. Inhale, elbows lift. Exhale, lower. Go slow, 4 more. You don't feel any neck muscles turning on. It's just mid-back. So if you've got neck muscles turning on, you're working too hard. 2 more. Now keep your elbows up. Keep the lower end of your shoulder blades in and down. Don't lift your head off of your hands. Lift your hands and head as one unit. Hold here, Shalabhasana. Lift your elbows higher. Release, lift your elbows higher. Release, higher. Just the elbows, head and neck in one position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your head to the right and rest the left side of your face down. Totally rest. Notice as you rest, are you pulling your chin down towards your right shoulder? If you feel your chin is close to your shoulder, come back up a little bit so that you're maintaining that idea of a level chin to chest like we had at the beginning of practice. Just notice if that feels unnatural to you. Really letting your shoulders relax. It might even feel like you're hunching a little or rounding your upper back. Okay, we're only moving one side. This is a classic Vini yoga for the neck and the shoulder area. As you inhale, you lift the front of your shoulders away from the floor. Start with that. Then press your chin a little bit in, come up with your head, reach your left arm forward. As you exhale, bring your left arm back down, turn your head to the right, lower everything to the earth. It's methodical. Inhale, shoulders lift, and then a little bit, keep your neck neutral, forward, and then arm reaches. Exhale, arm sweeps behind you, turn your head to the right, lower down. Inhale, shoulders lift. I'm not tucking my chin, but slightly come through center. Left arm reaches forward. Exhale, arm sweeps back, head turns, and lower down. Inhale, shoulders lift, then head comes through center, then arm reaches forward. That's all one inhale. It's a lot. Exhale back, turn your head, and down. Good. Again, reach. You can move your right arm down by your hip so it's out of your way. Sweep and lower, turning the head. You've got it. 2 more times. If you can sit, if you have the room, do a long arm as you sweep forward. Maybe you don't have the room. Great, Barbara. And then return to resting. This final one, return to resting. Take your hands down by your hips. And then turn your head to the left side. Notice where your head lands. Do you just have that tendency to pull down or lift up or whatever? See if you can find what feels like a level chin to shoulder so that you're not lifting your chin up or pulling it down, but sort of neutral. And it's one long inhale here and one long exhale. Really let go for a moment. You might even feel like your shoulders are rounding forward. That's totally cool. Here we go. Start first by lifting the shoulders. Inhale, a little barely tucking the chin to keep the neck neutral. Right arm reaches forward. One long inhale. The exhale, sweep your arm back, turn your head to the left and lower down. Start your inhale, lift shoulders, head rotates through center, arm reaches forward. Exhale, turn, find that neutral chin if you can, and down. Inhale, front shoulders lift, which will start to engage that part of the lower trap. Arm reaches forward, and the rhomboids, which are muscles that help stabilize the shoulder and take some load off of your neck. All right, 3 more. Shoulders lift, head neutral. Good, Lisa. Arm reaches forward, slightly tuck the chin. Exhale. Watch lifting your chin a lot on this one. Turn. Inhale, shoulders. Head center, arm forward, nice and slow. Exhale, back to start. Good. One more. And then completely rest. On the side. When you're ready, press yourself back to a child's pose, or if you prefer, a downward facing dog. Either posture. Down dog is tucking your toes, lifting your hips. So many of you learned if you are in down dog, many of you learned a variation where you drop your head and tuck your chin. That can be hard on the shoulders. If you're sort of dropping your chin and tucking it in to look at your belly button, you've heard that cue before. That can be really aggressive on the upper traps, which then leads to neck tension. So I like to find an alignment of my ears between my biceps, or the crown of my head reaching towards my hands, or my ears reaching towards my thumb and first finger. And that somewhat neutralizes the neck. So the neck is long from crown of head to tail. If you're in child's pose, everything is really off duty. Great. All right, come down if you're in dog, and then come up onto your shins. I'm pressing my shins down and my toenails down. If this is uncomfortable for your knees, you could do it standing. Cactus your arms. Exhale, drop your chin towards your chest, bring your elbows together, pinkies touch. Inhale, thumbs open out, lift your chest, pull back. You'll notice I'm not really lifting my chin a lot, just a little. And I want to focus on the squeeze here. Exhale, round, elbows in, chin drops. Inhale, open, chest up, shoulder blades together, but more in the bottom part. Good. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale, opening up. 3 more. 2, 1. Circle your hands to your lower back, pull your elbows in, press your hips forward. Now, right hand, reach it forward. Keep your gaze steady. Begin to look at your right thumb, reach it back. Look at the hand the entire time it's moving. You may notice that you want to stop looking at your hand. Try to keep your eyes on your hand the whole time. Notice where you don't want to keep looking at your hand. One more. Come back through center. Center, left arm. Reach forward, follow your hand. Up, back, and around. Forward. Keep training your focus to your hand. 2 more times. Good. Now, last thing here, big arms. Inhale up, back, lift your heart and around. Front, lift your heart and around. 2 more times. 1 more. Great. Hands and knees. Reach your left arm all the way up. Exhale, send your left arm underneath your chest to the right. Completely drop your head down, either to the floor or to a block. And now turn your chin to the sky as though you're going to rest on the back of your head. And then pull your left hip a little more to the left. Create some traction here. All right, turn in a little and then come up. And, you know, one of the things that I see a lot, especially I see it online because you don't have the community around you that kind of checks you in Shavasana. I see a lot of leaping out of Shavasana. I'm going to show you in a second why that's, I'll use the dramatic term egregious in my book. Right arm to the sky, inhale. Exhale, cross underneath. Bring your head to the floor or block or turn onto the back of your head. It's one of the reasons, pull your right hip to the right. I rarely teach rolling up and down on the spine. Because boy, oh boy, you're going to want to use your shoulders and your neck and your face to get up that way. A lot of what comes up in the upper body in terms of neck and shoulder tension is learning how to be off duty. A lot of us, every time we inhale, we kind of get a little tight to the shoulders. We lift up our shoulders unconsciously. People with asthma, you really see that because they're afraid they can't get the breath in. Or we just are working with tension in the upper body all the time and kind of don't notice it. One more breath. And then slowly unwind. You're coming to a seat. You're coming to a seat. But before I come to a seat and join you, I just want to show you what I see. Like, you know, you're starting to come out of Shavasana. It's just like this. There's a lot of whiplash situation. It's methodical. It's start with the breath and stillness. If you need movement, sometimes you don't need movement. Turn. Be in the new plane. Head heavy, neck heavy. I'm not kidding. I mean, it's sometimes just that easy, but 90%, I'm just seeing like a lot of this getting up. I'm exaggerating, but not a lot. And it's just like, I just did all this work to let go. And then I'm right back in the life. And maybe it's not here, but it's like, it's here. Do you see the difference? You see the difference if I'm driving my car here versus here? Look, I got 10 years younger. Here. It doesn't have to be a big aggressive amount of attention for your little ticks and patterns to start to set into place. Okay, dessert. Take your right hand underneath your hip. Again, you could do this in a chair. Chin is level to chest. And I'm not begging you to come back in person, but these little subtleties are the things I can really see in person that not always is obvious depending on your camera setup and your body position, etc. at home. Exhale. Watch, look at me. I want to turn this way. Simple, simple. Can I keep my chin level and drop my left ear to my left shoulder? Now, I love this one, as you know, because it gives us a moment to do a meditation. And the meditation is real simple. You can close your eyes. Inhale, you think lengthening through the chest center. Exhale, soften and heavy your right hand. I'm not pushing it down, but I'm letting it go with gravity. So I'm introducing some gentle traction. You're sitting on your right hand. It's not behind your back. You're actually sitting on it. Now, Lindy, more weight into your right hip. Head just very slightly back. Sid, just a smidge. Lisa, just a smidge. Turn your chin to the right. Just the tiniest bit. Yes. Laura, turn your head just the tiniest bit to your left. Your chin just slightly down to your left. Just smidge, just a smidge, just a smidge. Too much. You're too good of a student. Go back. Go back to the right. Keep coming, keep coming, keep. That's it. You found your light. Paula, lengthen your chest. Oh my God. What a difference. Barbara, slightly soften your chin down, just a tiniest bit. We're talking incremental. Yep, you got it. Lindy, turn your chin to the right. More. Perfection. Diana, I know you're doing great. So these little adjustments, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to help you find neutral, and neutral may feel weird to you. All right, chin to chest. Second side. Left hand underneath your butt. Sit up tall. Right ear, right shoulder. The inhale is a lift through the chest. The exhale is a letting go or a softening down through your left hand. So you're coaching yourself with that breath the whole time. And I'm going to watch and see what I see on this side. Okay. Lisa, turn your chin slightly to the right. One more knot. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. Laura, turn your chin slightly to the left. So away from your right shoulder. Yeah. Brighten your chest, Paula. Yeah, not as dramatic on this side, but good. Good, Sid. Yeah, you're finding neutral. Head slightly back, Lindy. Yes, and then chin slightly to the right, just ever so slightly. That's it, that's it. Chin slightly down, Barbara. Just slightly, yeah. But keep the chest bright. Turn your chin slightly to the right, Lindy. Yes, now move it slightly back. Breathe into your chest. Let your right shoulder and collarbone just feel heavy. One more breath here. And then slowly come out of the pose. You might even use your hand to pick it up. And come onto your back. Now, you don't have tennis balls. I didn't tell you to get a tennis ball, but a really great, I'll just show you quickly for something you can do maybe after practice. You can take a ball in between your shoulder blade and your spine. And this is in between my right shoulder blade and spine. And then I turn my head to the left and I just do slow range of motion. And you just can move the ball around and this starts to get out of the rhomboid stickiness. So that's one thing that you can do. Another thing that you can do just to give yourself a little massage is take your block the skinny way. So it's between your shoulder blades, support your head and hang here. But you want to support the head. Now, if holding your head with your arms is like, I can't do that. Of course, you can support your head with a block. Probably on high is going to be best for your neck. And then you can hang out with your arms down or up. Okay, so those are some other self-care options. We're coming all the way down onto the back. Give yourself a few moments, a few breaths to really settle your upper back and spine. And then draw your right knee into your chest. Circle your right ankle. Go the other way. Now hold the back of your right thigh, reach your right leg to the sky, flex your foot, hamstring stretch. And if this is pretty safe, easy for you, go ahead and lengthen your left leg all the way down. Bend your left knee, bring your left leg to the sky. Reach your right hand up above you. Use your left fingers to pull your right fingers back, stretch your wrist. Multitasking. All right, bring your left fingers to the sky. Use your right fingers to pull your left fingers down, opening up the forearm and the wrist. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Bend your right knee, place your right foot on the earth, draw your left knee to your chest, slowly circle your ankle. Start with flexion. Good. Go the other way. Extend your left leg to the sky, flex your foot, extend your right leg long. Bend your right knee, take your legs up to the sky, and then let your legs fall open into a straddle stretch. I'm holding my outer knees, so I've got some support here. Keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. Close your legs. Bring your feet back to the earth. Favorite twist to the left side of your mat. Lower your right arm a little bit. See if that helps your neck relax more. Uncross your legs if they're crossed. Favorite twist to the right. You might lower your left arm a little more than you think you should. See if that helps the neck release. Good, really nice. If your legs are crossed, unwind before coming through center. As simple as feet wide, knees together, constructive rest, or a little deeper, the opposite, happy baby. Both will kind of give you a neutralizing, calming effect to the lower back. If it's better for your back to come to constructive rest for Shavasana, totally great. If you'd like to just let your legs drop out for Supta Baddha Konasana and end in a hip opener, fantastic. And if you'd prefer to just let your legs lengthen all the way down, awesome. Now, closing the eyes. I'm going to give you a little bit of a breath meditation to move you into Shavasana. First, check in that you're allowing your teeth, your jaw, and your chin to feel relaxed and soft. And then invite a letting go, softening through your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your wrists, and your hands. So your whole upper body is starting to let go and turn off. Allowing those bones to feel heavy. Now move your attention to your breath and imagine that you're inhaling white light into the throat and heart center, and that you're exhaling that same white light up through your face and out the top of your head. Inhaling white light, throat and heart center. Exhaling white light through your jaw, your face, the back of your head, your ears, out the top of your head. Inhaling this purifying white light, heart, neck, shoulders, exhaling that same cleansing energy up and out the top of your head. And now imagine that this white light is turning into a big bubble of light that's surrounding your shoulders, your arms, your neck, and your head. If you'd like to include your rest of your body, you can make your bubble really like a big, huge soap bubble all the way down, including your feet and your hips. And this bubble of light is totally supporting you from every angle, behind you, to the sides of you, in front of you, below you, and above you. It's supporting your bones, your muscles, your cells, so that every part of you, to the deepest levels, energetically and physically, are receiving support and light, regenerating your whole structure, your cells, your blood, your bones, your muscles, your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Check in with your teeth and jaw, totally soft. Check in with your hands and wrists, totally soft. If your knees are wide, bring them together. If your legs are long, bend your knees one at a time. Run your thumb along your fingertips. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, totally relax. Inhale. Exhale, turn to one side and let your head be really heavy. Turn in towards the earth as much as you can. Turn inwards. You're not putting any idea in your body that you're going to sit up. You're just really giving over to the earth. 3 full breaths. Keeping your head incredibly heavy, neck soft. Slowly rise to a seat. Good, 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 good. Keep your head really relaxed. Slowly rise to a seat. Good. Yeah, delay, delay, delay that sitting up. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, bowing in. Namaste.